Buonasera, cari studenti, come state oggi? Well, it is a wet um, day on the West Coast, and I just want to remind you that your final exam is there. Is open until tomorrow, Wednesday. About 5 people have submitted it. I do wait until the deadline is over in case you want to submit it a second time, right? I don't know um, if anybody has done it once only. If you want me to grade the first attempt before you try the second, let me know. And also, if you have any questions about your grade, send me an email because everybody drops the lowest grade. And in the end, if you have, I made the grading in this class like really straightforward, even math foolproof. You will have the opportunity to earn up to 1,100 points total. But of those, only 1,000 points count, meaning everybody drops the lowest test grade, unit test grade. That gives the opportunity for people who have all A's and then they got a C in one test, or for people who missed the test, so that is not the end of the world. Everybody does need to do the final oral presentation, and the final is graded as 200, although it is really 210 points because the last 10 points is just extra credit, right? So if you end the class with 700 points to 799, that's in the 70%, right? If we are basing the class on 1,000. So if you get in the 800 to 899 points, that's in the 80% range. And if you get more than 900 points or 900 or more, you get an A in the class. So very easy. So like I have a student who earned 103 points in one test, 104 points in the second test, and then everything was perfect. Everything was in class. I think just one missing homework, but it was just like a 3-point assignment. So this person has 751 points, well, 750, let's round it up, so far after doing the final oral presentation with only the final missing still to be graded. So that person having 750 points only need 150 points to get an A, to get up to 900. So 150 points, that is how much? It is 75%. Yes. So basically that student needs only a C, um, well, a mid C or higher to keep the A that she so diligently worked for in the semester. And that, yes, that is sometimes the case if you do really well throughout the semester. Other people really need to submit and do well in the final to pass the class even, or well, to get a good grade or to even pass the class, right? And there's a couple of people who are missing things that I encourage you to turn in everything right away. If anything is missing, I send an email to like a couple of people who were missing a final oral presentation. Do not let that pass, right? Turn it in, even if you are not sure is good enough. It's better than having 0 points, because I want everybody to pass. And then if I will send an email after the deadline to turn in the final is over. I am thinking to extend it maybe a couple of more hours, but please try to get it in by tomorrow, Wednesday. And then let me see here. If you pass the class, which I think should be most people, well, almost everybody, unless you don't turn in the final, right? Although the person who has 750 points will pass the class with a C if she doesn't do the final, right? It's very rare, but can happen. Numbers are numbers. And yes, so these are your options for the spring semester if you wish to continue with Italian too. You can even have get the second semester with the illustrious Giovanni Trombetta, which is the person who did the quaderno that we've been using. And he does teach a fully online class, which means you could be anywhere in hopefully California because you have state tuition. It does have regular meetings, but they are online. I'm not sure about the materials. You may want to send him an email if anything, if you're unsure. He is a really good professor, and we work together at Santa Monica College. Um, so I do know him personally. I hope everybody passes the class, but if not, I'm teaching it over the winter and also as an accelerated class in the spring as well. But well, it may work for some of you because you already kind of know the material, but if you had trouble keeping up with deadlines and handing in work, which is the main issue with people with lower grades, this may not be the best option for you. Um, it also will be repeated. This is a regular class, right? Online, live class, right? Synchronous. For some of you, that may be better because it forces you to attend at a certain time and not fall behind. Same thing here. Barbara Pina. I don't know anything about Fernando Oleas as an instructor, and I've never met Barbara Pina either. I hope soon after the coronavirus pandemic is over. But I've had a couple of her students in my Italian 2 class last spring, and they were well prepared. So yes, that I can say. And I will be teaching also Italian 2 in the spring. But if you notice here from the meeting dates, it is also an 8-week session. So if you're organized and had no trouble with this class whatsoever, you have a solid A and had it throughout the semester, yes, please sign up. The difference here is we had about 2 weeks for every unit and had a bigger quiz or a tiny test at the end of every unit every 2 weeks. So in an accelerated format, it's going to be about every week and a half that we have something due, not counting maybe the oral presentations. This also, I believe it has a weekly meeting, and which may work for some of you, but it may not work for everybody. But if not, um, well, mandatemi un messaggio a vedere che cosa possiamo fare. Va bene? So please get your final in. And I sent you a couple of emails and announcements. I do encourage everybody to watch last Wednesday's recording of the class because we went over sample exercises for the final, and those are very useful. And also to complete the GIMP kit is not required for class again, but it does help. And I want everybody to, of course, do well class and maybe see many of you in the spring. Okay? Ciao, a presto.